Only doing a video. Today I'm going to be talking about the gun control myth, guns in America, and the wildly debunked rhetoric of the ignorant left. Talk about reality and facts versus myths and lies that are continuously spewed by politicians and the media. What leaves me in awe is how the left can be so passionate about an issue, yet know so little about it, yet be so wrong. Evan Siyat said, they're not just wrong. They're as wrong as wrong can be, 180 degrees diametrically opposed to the truth and reality. I think people would understand the Second Amendment. I mean, it's as easy to understand as the First Amendment. There's a reason it's the Second Amendment. Founding fathers saw the Bill of Rights as not rights given by government or man, but God-given rights, basic human rights. Everyone should have them. First two amendments are probably the most important: freedom of speech, religion, and press, right to bear arms. It's simple. You can't have one without the other. They go hand in hand. Once you lose your Second Amendment, best believe they're coming after your first. Well-regulated militia, being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. The liberals say, well, look, it says well-regulated militia. It means military. It means the army. It means the Marines. But you have a problem with that. Founding fathers made it clear, not only the Second Amendment, but in their writings, in their quotes, they made it clear what the Second Amendment is specifically for. They don't get any clearer. If you understand the importance of the First Amendment, freedom of speech, press, religion, then you should have no problem understanding this. I'm going to make it real easy for you. I'm going to break it down. Second Amendment is for three main reasons. Number one, protection of yourself, your family, and your property. No, I don't think the police are good enough. I mean, the average response time for the cops showing up to your house is 10 minutes. By the time they get there, I'll be broke and dead. I can't wait to wear this shirt in public. I can't wait to offend the next liberal. This is what I wake up thinking. Who can I offend today? Reason number two, protection against enemies, foreign and domestic. It's there in their writings, look it up. In World War II, the Japanese wanted to invade America, but they knew they couldn't. Why? Because they knew the citizen was armed. Look what happens in places where law-abiding citizens can't have guns. Places like Belgium, Paris. Terrorists come and shoot up the place. Number one target for a terrorist, criminal, or psychopath are gun-free zones. Duh. Yeah? Liberals actually think if they put up a sticker, gun-free zones, the terrorists will walk in and say, Allahu Akbar, this is a gun-free zone, I gotta turn back around. Ahmad Muhammad, brother, this is a gun-free zone, brother. The virgins are gonna have to wait, trust me, I know. Third reason, the most important reason, protection against a possible tyrannical government, which I wonder why we aren't up in arms already. See, the founding fathers understood that at any moment someone could come into power and destroy the checks and balances system. Obama! Founding fathers knew a militia, a military isn't good enough. The citizens should be armed to have a fighting chance to save the country and the Constitution. The thing that really pisses me off is the lies that come from the left, the media, and the politicians on these fake gun control myths.
The conversation has to be based on facts and truth and what we're actually proposing, not some,
So slick. I love how he hijacks facts and truth. Before we even discuss things at the table, he's labeled us, painted us as delusional liars. Some gun control myths that you keep hearing from the left, like lies. Either they're really ignorant or they're straight up lying to you. You guys are being lied to. No reason why anyone should have an automatic assault weapon. It is already illegal to have an automatic assault weapon. Nobody can buy automatic weapons. The difference between an automatic weapon and a semi-automatic. Automatic. Semi-automatic. Here the liberals say we need to ban semi-automatic weapons. That's almost every gun except shotguns and single-fire rifles. We need common sense gun laws. There already are common sense gun laws. We need background checks. There already are background checks. That sign up for a gun license and bought a gun knows there is a background check. It is illegal to sell a gun if you don't have a background check. That's called the black market. Gathered some facts. Since liberals talk about we want some facts, you guys, facts and truth. Where are the facts? We have the facts. Facts gathered by the FBI, the Bureau of Justice, Statistics, Department of Justice, and Obama CDC. Obama wanted so desperately for the CDC to find research that fit the gun control narrative, but it did the exact opposite, proved our point. Here's some facts. 90% of guns used in gun crimes are obtained illegally, black market, stolen, bought off the streets. Law you pass, no gun control legislation will stop guns being sold illegally. That should be end of discussion. Decade-long studies of mass shootings, 60% of the guns used were handguns, 30% were rifles or assault rifles, the rest were shotguns, stuff like that. Listen to the CNN reporter. I mean, I don't understand how a lady sits in this position with the ignorance she has. Look how stupid she looks.
And 33,000 people die from firearms every single year. Isn't that too many?
Well, what you failed to point out, Carol, is that the CDC also, pursuant to President Obama issuing from 500,000 to 3 million times a year, guns are being used in self-defense. So that means for every negative, tragic use of a firearm, you have guns being used 16
I just
to
want
100.
to point out facts. I don't know what study you're citing, but the CDC has been barred from doing study you're citing, but the CDC has been barred from doing any research.
CNN investigative reporter is sitting there telling us the CDC found 33,000 gun deaths. It's just too much. We're liberals. 200,000 times guns were used by women to prevent a rape. 500 to 3 million times used to prevent murder, rape, and robbery. Those are the ones reported. The reporter saying, I don't know what facts you're talking about. And he's like, the CDC, the same reports you supposedly read. How embarrassing is that? The arrogance and the ignorance from the left. Look how stupid you look. I mean, CNN should be ashamed of. This woman should be fired. What are you doing? Some liberal Democrats out there that support the Second Amendment, that agree with us. You guys need to speak up. You need to stop these lies. Stop these people in their tracks. Who has bought a gun or has taken a carry conceal class knows you must respect the gun, respect the weapon, not pull it out anytime you get mad. We're talking about, oh, Republicans voted down against terror watch list suspects getting guns. They twist that truth so much. A person would ask, why would Republicans vote down terror watch list suspects from getting guns? You guys gotta ask questions, not just blindly follow anything. You wanna give the government the power to put somebody on a terrorist watch list or no-fly list with no evidence or no due process. That's illegal. You can't put me on the terrorist watch list and strip me of my Second Amendment right just because I've been to Iraq. I'm a Syrian Christian. I'm not a terrorist. I want people to look at these issues. Study these issues for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Respect the Second Amendment. Respect the weapons. This is something important. Liberals don't get, even if we were to ban all guns, there would still be gun crimes. In fact, there would be more gun crimes. Gun laws will not do anything to prevent guns sold on the black market, guns stolen, guns sold off the street. I mean, duh. In Orlando, 50 innocent people killed at a gay club. I mean, if one person had a gun in that club, he could have probably saved lives. In fact, I guarantee he would have saved lives. We don't really need assault weapons. Yeah, try telling that to the Korean business owners in 1992 after the Rodney King looting and riots. Hundreds of hard-working Koreans protected their business, their family, their lives from those looters and rioters that day. The government police weren't there. So share this video, spread the word, research and study the facts yourself. Understand the Second Amendment, please. I'm out. Peace.